Hey Sagittarius, welcome to your April 2024 monthly reading. We're just going to go ahead and get started and jump straight in, my friends. I hope you're doing well. Your overall energy you pulled here is the Four of Swords. You pulled the Wheel of Fortune, the Temperance, and you pulled the Emperor here. All right, got some big major arcana going on this month, Sag. You actually pulled your own card, but it's in the challenge, which I don't really get a negative energy off. I'll explain that here in a moment. Yeah, I see what's going on here. All right. It's interesting. I feel like there's a lot of changes here that are happening. Now, obviously, we can point that to the eclipses that we just had. We just had a lunar eclipse in Libra coming up on April 8th into a solar eclipse in Aries, with Chiron being there, but which will be your fifth house, Sag, when it comes to your own self-creative expression and your own happiness. And I think there's a lot of changes. I think they're good changes, though, for you. I gotta be real. I think they are good changes. I feel like this is the month to where it's like you really don't have to do much. Like, I'm not saying not to do anything, but I feel like change is gonna happen regardless. And I don't think it's like there's nothing to be afraid of. I actually feel the Wheel of Fortune indicates good changes, right? It's like good transitions. I feel like these changes are putting you in a better position when it comes to your life. Here, I think the only thing that I see here is like you just letting go of the resistance of change here. It may not look exactly how you want it to look, or maybe you're wondering, is it going to turn out the way I think it's going to turn out? That's where the resistance is coming in. But I think here that with the Six of Cups being in the outcome, I think it's actually a good change. And when we talk about change, the Six of Cups points to deep change. It's the sun and Scorpio. Scorpio rules transformation. The sun rules our being. And so your whole being and your whole sense of self-expression, and I feel your own sense of identity is changing here as well. And I'm not saying you're becoming a whole different individual, but I feel like there's certain things that are changing here. And the Six of Cups, I feel it's like it allows things to feel more simpler, right? Six of Cups is it's the restoring of joy. It's being able to be present in the moment and cherish the moment and not feel like a threat is coming from the outside, right? It's like we're able to relax. And then the Emperor being here, it's like you're able to relax and feel like you're in control of your reality here. Now, this is the overall energy in the future. So we're gonna have to clarify all this and see what's actually going on beneath the surface. But the Emperor does deal with where we have to take self-accountability, self-discipline, all the self-discipline, self-control, self-accountability, all those. Because that's what helps us be able to master ourselves, and which allows us to master our reality. And I do feel like you have that potential here for the month. So let's go ahead and jump into it. You have the Four Swords here for your overall energy. This is what I mean. It's like maybe, I think this is a month where it's like you don't have to do much. It's like some of you may be trying to force change. The Four Swords is like, and I'm going to really connect this reading. I'm going to show you how tarot really connects here in a moment. But the Four Swords is like, it's the restoring of balance and peace, and growing and amplifying peace, growing and amplifying positivity, growing and amplifying things to become more in equilibrium. And so this Four Swords, that's like, you really, I kind of see here that, and Four Swords, this guy is also praying for blessings here as well, right? And he has to let those blessings come to him. And when they do come to him, that's when he takes action. And so that's what I'm kind of getting here. It's like with the Wheel of Fortune being in your current energy, it's like there's changes going on a macro scale as well. When it comes to the collective, what the eclipse is, this is destiny. This is things that are changing, right? And so I feel like this change is a good one for you. At least this solar eclipse will trine you, right? Like other signs may get squared by it, like Libra and Cancer. Yeah, but yeah, I think there's some good changes here. The Temperance being in your challenge is patience, right? Temperance is where it's like things don't look right. Right, we're wondering like, how is this all going to formulate and come together? Like, what is this all going to look like? Like, I don't even know what I even believe at this time. I'm not sure what my beliefs are. I'm not sure if I'm believing in the right thing or if I'm looking at things correctly here. Or it's like it's a sense of wanting to know, but you don't know until the changes unravel. And your advice is the Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands is also your archetype as well. It's Sagittarius, it's Moon and Sag. And this card deals with resistance. It deals with adversity. It deals with to where our own beliefs are being tested and challenged here. And with the Wheel of Fortune, change does test our beliefs, right? Especially if it's different from our belief or if it's different than what we're used to or accustomed to. So 9-1 is just my card of like moving through adversity. It's about understanding that change is necessary and that there's always going to be phases of change. And the 9 of Wands, with it being moon in Sag, it's like, even if you think about the moon, it goes through the phases, from new moon to quarter moon to full moon to third quarter moon to balsamic moon to new moon. And when you put Sag in there, Sag rules positivity, expansion, rules education, learning, wisdom. It's like there's going to be changes along the way, and you being a mutable sign, it's like you're learning how to adapt. But I do see you adapting here, the Emperor. I feel like you're getting back into control of your reality here and feeling like you have control and power over your reality rather than feeling like you're powerless, right? When we're in the 9 of Wands energy, you can feel like we're powerless to some things, which in certain cases we are, but not when it comes to the things that we can actually control. You pulled the 4 of Pentacles here in the position of something that you're unaware of. 4 of Pentacles is about focusing on the structures in your life that you can control and the things that you can build upon. And if you do that, I feel like things will work out for you. 4 of Pentacles and the Emperor is actually like the same energy. It's just that the Emperor is actually in a more exalted position. It's an exaltation of an expression, right? And it's the enhancement, the higher archetype of something. So by focusing on the things that you can control, by focusing on the things that you can build upon, and facing adversity, I feel like that's what's bringing the blessings here, the 6 of Cups, 4 of Swords. Oh, and I was going to say how this really connects, right? Because some of you may be thinking that. The 4 of Swords is Jupiter in Libra. The Wheel of Fortune is the archetype of Jupiter. And your ruling planet is Jupiter. And you even pulled your own card here, the Temperance, which is Sag. So this is pointing to growth on a macro level for you. And Jupiter deals with wisdom. It deals with positivity, expansion, amplification, abundance, right? But sometimes in order for us to grow, it's like we can't resist the growth, which is why the 4 of Swords is a passive energy. You pull this opposition, it says confrontation. Yeah, I feel like you're being challenged at this time. Parts of yourself may be being challenged to evolve. Maybe you're dealing with external confrontation with things that are kind of pushing you to change or pushing change on you. I feel like the changes could be good. If you think about an opposition, it's the pulling together of 2 planets, or it's the pulling apart, right? It's like a dance. It's a seesaw dance, So it's about pulling things together. There's differences, but you can find the common ground in the common thread here, which is what 4 of Swords is. It's Libra. It's the common ground. It's the equilibrium. It's the fairness, the justice, the settle. Pulled this Dream Thief card. It says refusal of the call. Man, some of you, I'm feeling like you feel like this urge to really go for your dreams, or like you're feeling called to really like step into your own destiny, Wheel of Fortune, and take control of your destiny and really start to define your destiny. The Emperor is Aries, deals with self-definition and defining who you are and the things that you want. And the solar eclipse in Aries, this is about, with Chiron, this is about getting real and honest with ourselves and getting the clarity that we need to really start to define and understand our own selves and the things that we want to pursue and take action upon. But Chiron being there, it's like, it's the wound, it's the wounded healer, which the 9 of Wands is also the wounded healer, right? And so it's like you have to address those deeper sense of core wounds that are distorting your view or distorting your perception from really tapping into your full potential. Pull this Fire card. It says intensity. So, yeah, things look like it's probably going to be a little intense for you. But, I mean, Sagittarius, you are a fire sign. So, this is nothing that is unusual for you. Let's clarify your reading. Clarify this 4 of Swords for the overall. Clarify this 4 of Swords for the overall energy. Pulled the Hangman here. Yep, the Hangman is about surrendering, letting go of control. And it's through that process of surrendering, letting go, taking a pause, stepping back, and being objective that we can finally see things in a different light. we gain a different sense of perspective, right? The Hangman gains a different sense of perspective. So I feel like your perspective when it comes to your beliefs and the overall meaning of things in your life is changing. But it doesn't feel bad though. Six of Cups is always, you're always granted a deeper sense of fulfillment through this. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune for your current energy, Knight of Swords. When opportunity, when the pot is hot, or when the iron's hot, strike, right? That's the Wheel of Fortune, Knight of Swords. It's like when the timing comes, preparation meets opportunity, which is the definition of the luck part of Jupiter. It's like striking when you need to, like taking action when the time is right, which is I feel like that's what you're doing, honestly. Clarify the Temperance in your challenge, Ace of Wands here. I feel like what's going on here is I think you're just ready to kind of change things up. I think you're ready to kind of, Temperance is about mutating, a process of mutation that consolidates into something that is beautiful or harmonious. And the Ace of Wands is about the spark of procreation, wanting to create something that is perfect for you. But your beliefs are being challenged a little bit. Clarify the Ten of Cups. You may be wondering whether or not the future is going to pan out the way you want, or the vision and the dreams that you have are going to happen, but they will. It's just like that Ten of Cups is Mars and Pisces. And speaking of Mars and Pisces, we have Mars and Pisces. And this is about, when it comes to action and willpower, this is about, it's a tricky one. It's about surrendering to the flow and listening to your intuitive inspiration, listening to your soul. If you're disconnected from your soul, this is about reconnecting to your soul. If you're disconnected spiritually, this is about reconnecting spiritually. That is what's going to help you navigate the waters of Pisces when Mars is there. So believe in the future is what your advice is. Nine of Wands, Ten of Cups. It may not be what you think it will look like, but it will be what you want. Clarify the Emperor. You have the Queen of Cups here. I like this energy. I feel like you're starting to really come comfortable with inside your own self and your own skin here. And I feel like it's like that's what's allowing you to be able to define things more clear, because you have a clearer emotional, internal type of energy here. Clarify the Four of Pentacles. You have the Seven of Wands. Something you're unaware of. This is about not giving up on the progress that you have made. This isn't about throwing everything out the window. This is about understanding like this is what's been working, and the things that haven't been working, I need to let those go. Clarify the Six of Cups in the outcome. You pull two cards, pull the Death card, Three of Pentacles. The change and the transformation with the Death card will work in your favor, and it will feel like it's going to restore things and make things more simpler, and it will feel like a blessing in a way. With that Six of Cups. Six of Cups when your spiritual needs get met. And that Three of Pentacles, it's like those needs being met is what's actually allowing you to be able to continue to define and stay tenacious with your goals, because there's a clearing. And through that clearing, you're getting rid of all the gunk, which is allowing more clarity and more space for you to be able to keep navigating in the direction of the things that you do want to achieve without there being any obstacles. Let's clarify this outcome. Or let's pull the final outcome. Pull the Seven of Wands, Ten of Swords, and the Strength card here. Yep, Ten of Swords is when the mindset of one person changes in a way, right? Ten of Swords is when we become aware of the thought processes and the things that we've come to know don't work anymore, right? And it's like we become aware of like, all right, I got to open myself up to newer things, newer beliefs, newer things, newer learning, newer ways of learning. And it's through that process that you're finding strength, Seven of Wands and the Strength card, to not give up on your journey. I just feel like you're going through a process of things are changing and you're having to evolve and change. But it's very rewarding. Six of Cups in the outcome. Like receiving a blessing and feeling like a blessing. So that's what I got for you, Sagittarius, in your April 2024 monthly reading. If you want to book a personal reading with me, that link is down below in the description. I'd love to do a personal reading if you want one. Any specific question that you have, I'll answer. If you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, I encourage you to do so. Also hit that thumbs up button for me if this video resonated with you. And also, if you want to be notified whenever I upload your videos, be sure to hit the notification bell as well. Otherwise than that, Sagittarius, I appreciate you, and I will talk to you later.